This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok.
Yung part na yon, tayo, ikaw na nga nagsabi, to encourage, to inspire,
Mhm.
and the third word is to hopefully inspire them to act or to
Right.
inform them how to act upon what they want to achieve.
Right.
So lumalabas tayo parang mentor or whatever. Hindi tayo, yung guests natin
Right.
parang yun ang
Right.
ginagawa,
Or
di ba?
like coaches, right?
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
that this is what I experienced.
Yes.
This is what I went through, and this is what you can learn.
And
from
testimony, yung testimony ng guest natin, yun ang napapanood nila and all that.
Right.
Mike, ang sa akin is, growing up,
Hmm.
nakita mo ba yun sa daddy mo?
Yeah. One of the things that I learned from my dad was that um you you look at your options, make the best decision based on the options available, and then act. What I admire about him was that he was a although he was a man of few words.
Was he?
He was. He
Yeah.
was.
Well, he was
Oh,
jolly.
soft
No?
spoken.
Guys,
Oo.
kaya was,
Mm.
Mike's dad passed away during actually, was it before COVID or during? No,
It was I think mga 2020, April
2020,
of
yeah.
2020,
Oh, yeah.
just as we were starting
COVID.
the podcast, and
Yeah.
just as COVID was starting to hit the world.
And guys, ang birthday po ng daddy ni Mike is January 8th. Kaya
And
episode
That's why we
108.
chose this episode. So thank you also
Of
for
course.
for this opportunity. Really
Yes.
really humbled. Really
Parang
humbled.
Tito
Really
Lito.
grateful. Oo.
So okay, so your dad, man of few words, pero yung vibe niya, kasi I remember I talked to him on the phone before when
yeah.
nung
Right.
nag-wish ka, di ba?
Right. We're on the wish bus.
And very upbeat ang personality niya.
Right.
Was he strict?
He was strict, but at the same time, kind, and yeah, I guess kind, malambing, or he'd set expectations, and he would expect that you meet them, diba? But at the same time, he was also a grounded guy. What I've also um appreciated from him, and what I've learned from him also, was even though he was he preferred to be behind the scenes, which is kind of my
Like you.
personality.
Mhm.
I probably took that from him. But he had this ability of bringing people together.
Together.
Uh-huh.
Like what you do.
And for some reason, I seem to have that gift. When you
Did you know that you took it from him or?
No.
Oh.
No, it was only fairly recently, when after some reflection, that I realized, oh man, no. So when you offered me the role of being the artist relations
Manager, yeah.
manager for Paco's place, I knew nothing about,
Yep.
right? It's like, what do I do?
Actually,
Right.
good ka parang, ano ako ulit?
Yeah. It started, folks. It started with all right, let me look at my list of friends. I can refer you to some of my friends that I know in the scene, in the business world, right, in the
Uh-huh.
community, and then I'll introduce you to them. You make the pitch, and then bow out na ako. But then slowly but surely, biglang ako na yung nagbibigay ng pitch, di ba? Lakas loob to,
Yeah.
to email
Yes.
certain people
Sina
of
Spanky
stature.
Rigon,
Right,
VST and
right.
Company.
Right.
Di ba?
Right, and then biglang they say yes, and then I listen to your pitches, and then I figure out my way of spinning the pitch, and
To make it
offer
your
the pitch,
own.
make it my own,
Uh-huh.
and then for some reason they
Yeah.
say yes.
Yes.
Diba? And then word spreads na lang na, hey,
Yes.
these guys
Yes.
have a podcast. If you get an invite, I recommend that you swing by and check it out and participate.
And your dad was able to watch your episode. Nakapanood
was.
pa ng
Oh yeah, he was.
Ng Paco's
He was
Place,
yung sa I think the one with episode 9, yes. Yung sa New
New
Day
Day,
in
hindi na
August,
niya
hindi na
naabutan,
hindi niya
no?
naabutan, unfortunately. Um, but he was all for it. I recall asking him, ano, there's this passion project that a friend of mine wants to do. He wants me to be a part of it. This is what it is. What do you think? Because I basta mga ano mga big decisions na gano'n.
Yeah.
Now before I fully commit into an endeavor, I bring it up with him and my mom and Kay Ives, and then they said, yeah, go for it. So once he said go for it, okay, that gave me the confidence
Yes, yes.
to to know that, all right, this is a good thing to do, and it can make a positive impact to the community, and it can help foster positive relationships with the people that we meet.
Kahit ikaw, I mean, ikaw na, I'm inspired by you, by the way, ha?
Thank you.
Tapos, and I'm also close to you and your family, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
So, alam mo yung pag nakikita ko kita and how you talk to your wife, yun understandable. I know you guys talk. Pero, no. You talk that, are we going to do this?
Hindi ba she talks and I listen? Love you, Ives.
Shout
love you,
out.
Ives. Yeah, love you, Ives. Love you, Ives. Oh, gosh.
So, pretty much, like, ngayon ko lang narinig na you would consult your dad
Right.
and your mom. Now that your dad's not around, is there a void?
Oh, there is. There is. I miss talking to him on a daily basis. So, and again,
Hindi ka pa nakakauwi simula nung namatay
no, haven't.
ang dad mo, no?
Yeah. Wasn't able to be there in person for the wake, for the funeral, diba? And like I said, I miss our daily conversations. Again, he's a man of a few words. Oh, hello. Oh, kumusta ka na? And then we talk about anything from the Lakers. He's a huge Lakers fan. Whenever he would be in town, and basketball season is on, we'd make it a point to swing by Staples Center. I don't like how the stadium is called now. It'll always be Staples Center to me. And then we'd watch games. And we talk about family business. Yeah, we talk about the kids. And even if they were 5-10 minute conversations, because he had to go through he had to attend physical therapy sessions, or he had other things to do. I cherish those moments, because sometimes meron ako napupulot sa kanya na words of wisdom pa rin. And he would always reinforce na if you can do good in the world, do it with no expectations of receiving anything.
Oh.
Basta hanggat kaya mo. That's what he would say. Hanggat kaya mo, tulong ka lang ng tulong. And I take that to heart.
Yung keep moving forward na slogan natin.
I kind of got that from him also. It's like, basta andar ka lang ng andar, he would say that. Yeah.
Kahit
Now that you mentioned it, yeah. Nahugot ko rin sa kanya yun eh. Through, maybe not necessarily he would say that to me, right? But I see it through his actions. Again, man of a few words, but yung actions niya totally spoke louder than words. Again, I think it's his ability to
communicate without talking.
To bring people together from different walks of life, different perspectives,
Right.
different politics. But he would bring them together, and then for some reason, he has the ability to bring consensus. And then from there, may path forward na.